monarch of mass, the genetic jackpot, Joe Coleman.
And over to my right, the hummus spread heartthrob, the quad of war, Idris Abraham.
And together, we are known as
Hello,
Beefcake,
Beefcake.
and you're listening to Nerd Radio.
Welcome back to Nerd Radio on your internet at Nerd Radio 101. Damn it, let me try that again. Welcome back to Nerd Radio. You can find us online at Nerd Radio 101, and of course you can find us on your screw it.
Find us on your internet.
On your internet.
You sound like
Wow.
my parents.
Open up that internet machine. Maybe I do need that senior home.
How do we activate
my
the
God.
Google robot?
I love what just happened here. I mean,
Maybe I do need that senior home they were advertising to me last night during The Little Prince.
I think so.
By the way,
This is the sound of Chuck getting Nerd Radio.
it's coming up. Oh, here we go. Yep. Yeah. That's the sweet sounds of Nerd Radio.
There we go.
This is where it really gets good. Hold on.
Oh,
You've got mail.
yep.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness! Did you see my tweet over the weekend? The new Dark Side of the Ring about Nick Gage. There's a segment where you can see Halal Beefcake.
Really?
Yes.
No, I did not.
Yes, there's a segment where I can't remember who Nick Gage was tagging up with, but he's fighting Halal Beefcake, and I believe it's here in Michigan. I believe it's one of the bars that I've gone to see.
No way.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's-
awesome. Those
That's
guys made it
cool.
on TV.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't even know who Nick Gage. Is
Yeah,
that what you're saying?
Nick
I'm
Gage,
not familiar with.
He's a hardcore wrestler in the vein of Mick Foley or Terry Funk, and they did a
Okay.
whole episode about him.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
He's just gone through some dark stuff.
He has,
Okay.
yeah. But yeah, there was a segment where because they were talking about him, they were showing some of his matches, and I was like, wait a second, that looks like Idris, that big old hair. Yeah, his trunks say "Hello Beefcake." There's Joe Coleman.
Joe Coleman, the genetic jackpot. Oh my God. I miss those guys.
Yeah, I believe Hall Gaming's there is the Diamondback. I believe it was. It looked like the Diamondback Saloon.
Oh, crazy.
And I'm like, that's
awesome.
cool. Is that moment of hey, I know that guy. It's the meme from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Oh yeah.
where he's pointing at the screen with the beer in his hand.
Well, another local connection to TV. Did you guys watch the A&E Mick Foley trying to track down the Mr.
Yeah,
Sacco
yeah.
episode, right?
Right.
The dude that they got the Mr. Sacco from is a local Michigan guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's got the largest. There's a big MLive article about him, but he's got the largest or private professional wrestling collection or something like that.
Right.
And he's local to Michigan. So I was
Nice.
like, whoa, no way.
Does he look like Mick Foley?
No, but
Okay.
he reminds me of
Because there's that guy that's always at Motor City Comic Con that runs the wrestling toy booth that it's always wearing the T-shirt and the flannel because he looks like Mick Foley.
Okay, no, I don't think he looks like Mick Foley. He reminds me more of is it Judah Freelander? He was on 30 Rock. He's a comedian. The hug guy. He started out
Yeah.
in the Dave Matthews Band videos, hugging everybody.
Huh.
I think he looks a little more like that. He looks
Okay.
like that guy crossed with X-Pac. That's how I would describe him. And I hope he doesn't take offense to that because
Right.
it's nothing but respect to you for your collection. And,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember watching that episode, and he was the very first collector they went to try and buy some of this memorabilia back. So
Yeah.
ended up in Detroit, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
And he also gave it up for the Sacco. He gave it up for having his kids come by and hanging out with Mick Foley.
Yeah.
You know, and then you see some of these other guys, they've dealt with this one guy twice now, and he's trying to gouge him.
Yeah.
It's they should play that
Really?
segment for him. Hey, man, this dude gave us the Mr. Sacco to hang out with the kids.
Right.
And you want $40,000 or whatever it is. You're an ass.
Yeah.
Also, did you guys happen to catch this past Sunday at WWE WrestleMania Backlash, the zombies? That
I
were
did.
In the did you happen to hear about this at all, Al?
I'm just ignoring you now.
All right, sounds good. So The Miz and Damian Priest had a lumberjack match, which is typically when they put a bunch of wrestlers around the ring so that you can't roll out of the ring. Like the wrestler's supposed to throw you back in. But instead of having wrestlers, they literally had people in makeup as zombies around the ring to stop them from. And the reason for out of context, it sounds ridiculously
Yes.
stupid. Out of context, you're like, zombies? That's dumb. Why is
Yes.
that?
It's exactly how it sounds on this side of the table.
The context for it is, the videos that they show at the very beginning of pay-per-views where they're like setting up what the story's going to be tonight or something like that.
Yeah, like the previously on wrestling.
Yeah.
It was narrated by Dave Bautista, and the show was sponsored by his, what is it, Army of the Dead?
Army of the Dead or
on
something
Netflix
like that,
that comes out either this weekend or next weekend. So that's why there were
It's a
zombies.
zombie-themed bank heist movie.
Yes.
Starring Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Actually,
It looks
I'm
kind of
probably going to watch it.
It looks really
I'll
fun.
probably watch the movie.
Yeah.
Well-
But the tying with the WWE, total cash grab.
Yeah.
Zombies, I guess, still equal dollars in some people's eyes.
Well,
And,
I'll tell you, even in context, it sounds real
Still
stupid.
sounds pretty stupid.
Real stupid.
we probably will not get Al back on the professional
Back on the
wrestling,
professional wrestling,
viewing
train.
schedule this week.
Jeez Louise.
A couple more stories before we get out of here, and you can give us your show
I'm
and tell.
dying to show you my package.
I know. I want to see your package.
I see you stroking your package over there.
Stroking
You're getting ready.
Let me get it ready for you guys.
Warming it up.
Warming it up.
They're adding 5 more games to the Nintendo Switch online service.
It's been so while. It's been so long since they added a new one.
It's been a little over a month since they added a new one. None of them are games you care about. I can guarantee you. Joe and Mac, or Caveman Ninjas, it was
remember
known
that
over
one.
Japan. Magical Drop 2, which was a Japanese-only game. Super Baseball Simulator 1000. Spanky's Quest.
Okay, wait a second. Tell me more about Spanky's Quest.
Spank. How did I
Hold
know?
the phone!
Yeah.
Spanky's-
What are we spanking and what's the quest?
Now, Spanky's Quest. Spanky is apparently a little monkey that shoots bubbles up into the air, and it's a kind of a
Is
Super
this like
Mario.
Monkey Ball?
It's like a Super Mario side scroller kind of platformer.
Oh.
And the one game for the Nintendo era of it is Ninja Jajamaru-kun.
Oh, cool. That was my favorite game growing up. I'm so
I'm
glad it's finally made it
sure
onto
it
the
was.
Switch.
If you had your say, if money was no object, licensing was no thing, and you could plan out like what games are coming out next month on that service, what games would you stick on there?
It have to be Nintendo properties. Am I open to?
You're open to any, like I'm sure Maximum Carnage is
Bam.
top of the list.
Yeah, right there.
Maximum Carnage is top of
Maximum
the list. But
Carnage
what else
needs to
is
be on
missing
there.
that you're like, man, I wish I could play that on my Switch?
I'd have to think about it.
Yeah.
It'd probably be games like that I never really understood or I was very good at. So like put Fester's Quest on there.
Yeah, Fester's
Maybe
Quest was great.
I'd like to learn more about how you play that game, and take some time to actually go and experiment. I'd have to sit and think. But I mean, I know Zombies Ate My Neighbors is already going to be re-released, so that would be one of them on the list as well.
Right.
But that's already going to be there. Punch-Out's already there.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda's already there.
I feel like not having any of the Final Fantasies kind of hurts. Like they don't
Absolutely.
have any. You can't even go and buy the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies on your Switch. It's not even that SquareSoft is holding on to them and making you pay $10 for them. It's just they're not there.
Was it? Aren't they available on the phone? Because didn't Al
They
get them
are.
on his phone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought them all and didn't play them.
Yes. Well, and they were on the little Super NES Mini that I got. Like there's a
Okay,
handful
so
of
they're
games.
available, but they're not putting it on the Switch, essentially.
Yeah,
It's like they're
there's a couple of
boycotting.
games that were on the Super NES Mini that I was like, okay, you could get it for that. Why can't you give us
Yeah.
just put them on the,
put it on the
Switch service
People would pay money for
for
them.
$20 a month?
I'm trying to think if there's any other games that I would like to go back and try to relive or figure out.
Well, while you're thinking about that, I've got a little bit of news about Call of Duty Warzone. When's the last time you logged into Warzone? Long time ago.
The last time was probably when it said I didn't have enough memory to download and put the Warzone on there. So I was like, well, guess what?
Well, according to the developer Raven Software, they have banned over 500,000 cheaters
Wow.
from Call of Duty Warzone.
Get out of here.
Which is insane to think about. Also, something Al just sent me, the new pack that you can download for Call of Duty Warzone. You're going to have to pay for these characters, but includes Rambo and John McClane.
Yeah.
How much?
I couldn't find how much they want for this, but I'll give you guys like $10 for John McClane.
Yeah. Does John McClane say witty one-liners like "Welcome to the party, pal"
I
and stuff like
certainly
that?
hope so.
Because I want him to scream that as he jumps out of the plane to land into wherever you're going to loot.
They're also changing some of the map in Warzone.
You can put a Nakatomi Tower in there.
Nakatomi
Yes!
Tower has replaced what is it, the
Sports stadium?
broadcast tower in downtown district.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then some of the camps from Rambo are outlined in the
Really?
thing.
The story I sent Chuck it was kind of a bullet point thing.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of vague on the details, but it said Rambo and other 80s action stars. So it could be some other ones too.
Yeah.
You know, Maybe there'll be an Arnold. I don't know.
Like from
I'm just
Predator or
guessing.
Commando?
Could be.
That would be fantastic if they could get him from Predator. I
What?
wanted to play that Predator game so badly when it came out too.
I heard it wasn't very good.
That's what I heard
Yeah,
too,
so
and
I-
that sucks.
'Cause to me, that Predator game would be a perfect game to stream with friends who are going to be a part of your squad to help
Yeah.
hunt the Predator.
Right.
So I was really hoping that would be good, and I'd have enough friends that would want to go hunt a Predator with me, that we
Right.
could get some stream action going.
Yeah, it's like gameplay wise, it sounds a lot like the Friday the 13th game or Dead by Daylight, where it's like one person gets to play the Predator and everybody
Mhm.
else has to
Yeah.
try and survive.
Yep.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, we were on the same
Yeah.
wavelength. Get to the chopper.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all right. I'm looking forward to. I might come back if I can play John McClane and play a little Call of Duty Warzone.
Heck yeah, I'd consider that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, James.
Is it time? Can
We've
I
been-
show you guys my package?
We've been building up to it the whole show. You got
Oh,
a package
man.
of something you wanted to show us
What's
here.
so incredible about this, I'm going to show you guys my unicorn horn.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
We're gonna
Just
get,
kidding. It's the unicorn horn.
We're gonna get banned
but
off Twitch.
Warcorns.
Nice.
the comic book that I kickstarted.
Excellent.
Homoerotic unicorn commandos. I'm going to pass that over to there to
All
you,
right,
Chuck.
let's
There's
see
a
this.
little sticker in there.
Warcorns from Source Point Press. Here, let's see. It looks like there's a cool sticker here.
It also came with some crazy
Some holofoil trading cards.
trading cards. Yeah.
Written by Garrett Gunn. Art, colors, and logo by Kit Wallace. Lettering and design by Dave Lentz.
You want to see these cards out?
Alrighty.
Yeah, this is
It's pretty sweet, man. Like,
a G.I. Joe, but unicorns.
yeah, and I haven't done a whole lot of stuff in terms of Kickstarter. Like, I haven't supported a lot of things on Kickstarter because I don't trust it.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I've supported the Jay and Silent Jay and Silent Blue blah blah blah. The Jay and Silent
I
Bob
love Jane Silent Blob.
blunt sour blunt whatever. It's like a side-scrolling Jay and Silent Bob game.
Do you need the phone number that that adult's home?
I think I do. Yeah.
Get an apartment next to mine.
Yeah. Well, we'll be roomed next to each other.
Right.
And they just keep saying. I mean, I guess I never really paid attention to when the game was coming out.
Right.
But they send me emails of updates of what they're doing to the game, but they're not saying here the game's coming out. Here the game's coming out. And I feel like it's been a couple years.
These are fascinating trading
So-
cards. Looks like there's more than one in some of these packs.
Oh, really? I'll have to actually take them off
Either
the
they're
cardboard box and look at them.
Either they're really thick or there's more than one. It's also funny too. There's 3 different unicorns.
Yeah, they're not like a babe.
And then a sexy
sword.
lady.
Yeah.
And I don't know that the sexy lady has anything to do with the unicorn
Somehow
comic.
she has to because she is on the cover.
Just to clarify now, you are judging the thickness of James's package now.
I am.
Well,
yeah.
it's thick. I'm known for my girth, not for my length.
Right. It's
being honest.
it's somewhat warm and a little squishy.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so it finally showed up. It's cool. I can't wait to read it. I think the artwork looks phenomenal. The only other things I've supported on Kickstarter was Twisted's Haunted Highlands hardcover, and then I think it's also was put out by Source Point Press.
It was. Yep.
They're local. I think you know Josh from
Yep.
Source Point. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
there
wanted
was
to
a
help support local, and plus, dude, Unicorn Commandos. I believe you can get these issues available in store. And Chuck will always tell you, man, find your local comic book store and go
That's
check
true.
it out.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
look up Comic Shop Locator, and they'll direct you to where the closest comic book store is to you, so you can see if you want to get some unicorn comics.
That's a handy tool too, because I
It
moved.
is really good.
Moved recently, and I was able to kind of look up and see where the nearest.
Had to find a new
place is.
spot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm real curious where your closest comic book store is now that you've moved. You don't have to say it on the stream.
Yeah.
You can tell me afterwards.
Yeah, I'll
but
tell you.
Yeah, I'm real curious now that you've moved, because then I can echolocate where you moved to. Refuses to give me his address.
Well, you keep going through my trash.
You throw away the best stuff.
It's true. It's true. I keep looking. I figure you got to get a new Apple TV at some point.
Ah.
Just throw the old one out, and then I can have
Yeah,
it.
he knows you got that new 4K, so
Right.
he's the way he wants to see what you toss.
All right, that's going to do it for this week's Nerd Radio. As always, make sure you find us on the internet machines at Nerd Radio 101.
Oh man, I shouldn't have traveled away from the. Let's see if
dial-up?
if I can just back it up real quick
that
here and just
dial-up
we
machine.
just kill time and.
Right.
My God, how many things did I look up since then? All right, there we go.
Find James online at twitch.tv/who the F is JC. Find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Chizuk. And check
Get
out
him to the bikini hot tub trampoline stream. He needs 94 subs.
Make sure you check out everything else I do when I'm not here doing Nerd Radio. Talk horror to me, One Fall Show podcast, wrestling, horror movies. Come on, give me the good stuff. Oh, no. Is it? It's like when the PlayStation almost load.
Oh,
and you're like,
yeah.
no!
That was it.
All right. We're out of here. Have a good one, folks.
I'm in a difficult situation here. I mean, after all, you're nerds.
This Transformer is cool.
Have a great weekend.
See you later, nerds.
The future's stupid, guys. I'm sorry, but it is.
I have spoken.